say for certain, but definitely, growing up in the Bay, that you could still see the reminiscence of that and like keeping that culture alive.
Yeah. And tell us, how did this project arrive on your doorstep, and how did you get involved in this production? Was it one of those secret blind audition sort of Zoom tapes that you send in, not knowing what it's about, saying, "Oh, I might never hear from it again," and then someday you open an email and you're told you need to be somewhere tomorrow?
Yeah, so like I said, I grew up in the Bay Area, East Bay, so I've always repped the Bay. I also started my acting career out in SF, so I had made, good relationships with the casting directors out there. And actually they requested an audition for me and I sent it over and hoped for the best. So yeah, then that's how it happened.
And tell us about your character, this biker woman. Are you sort of fierce? Are you fiery? Or are you a bit of a foxy sort of vixen?
I'm definitely more on the foxy side. So I tend to get kind of typecasted in that way because I'm a model and I'm tall. So I was actually really, really nervous for the audition. They wanted me like in something a little bit more scantily clad, let's say. And I had my boyfriend kind of encouraging me, hyping me up. And then I had to just dance to rock music and kind of give a little improv. So yeah, that's kind of where she's at. She's kind of representing that more like free, fun side of the Oakland scene.
So, in your sort of role, are you a bit of a temptress, dare I say?
Yeah, you could say that. I'm kind of like the fun party biker chick. So, it's the scene's very like that's kind of the focus of the scene for sure.
And Stephanie, in terms of this movie, obviously an all-star cast with Pedro Pascal, Jay Ellis, the late departed Angus Cloud, Normani. Was there much interaction between the cast in between takes, and did you get to rub shoulders with some of the leading players?
Oh yeah, I was very blessed. Angus Cloud was a remarkable person on set. He was very kind and welcoming, and I got to spend most of my time with him because he was the star of that scene, particularly that I was in. And yeah, he was just very welcoming. He was giving me tips on how to like create this environment, and it was really nice to have that moment. Sadly he had passed shortly after, but it was great to get to meet him and have that time together.
Yeah, and Stephanie, I get the sense when watching the trailer and watching a bit of this, some of the clips, that there's a bit of a Sin City vibe to it, but more in real life. It's all hell, chaos. We have a karate kicking ass NBA basketball player, dare I say, who, dare I say, when his house gets raided, he dons his superpowers in terms of Jay Ellis, and dare I say, we have all sorts of going on, from, dare I say, one last job to hits to fire scenes to people getting set on fire. It's chaos is the word I would describe it.
You could definitely say that. I think that the great thing about the Bay is there's a lot of people with a lot of strong personalities, and everything and anything can happen. But I would say the difference between that and Sin City is that there is like a trust in each other that you can't make up. That's just something about the Bay. Everyone that's from the Bay, we're like family. So yeah.
And tell us, what was the shoot like for you on set? Did you spend? Were you there a shorter time? Did you come? Dare I say, towards the middle of the production? And what was the schedule like for you? And do you know yourself? Was it a 6 to 8 week shoot? The movie?
It was a little longer than that. I don't know the exact time. I came a little bit closer. I would say closer to the end, but shooting towards the middle. And I was actually supposed to be on set a longer time, but this was back in COVID area, so I tested positive on set and I had to go home. So unfortunately, didn't get to spend as much time as I wanted. But like I said, it was really cool because growing up and being an actor there was a lot of people there that I had worked with previously in smaller capacities. So it felt like being at home with a bunch of family.
Okay. And Stephanie Heiner, the 2025, is it looking bright and prosperous for you on a personal note?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I feel very blessed to have a lot coming up. Some stuff I can't speak about, but other stuff like I have a movie called Punk Kids coming out on Amazon Prime where I have a more prominent role. And it's about the 90s punk scene. So I think it's kind of in the same similar vibe as Freaky Tales as far as being about the Bay and the punk scene.
And in terms of the acting genres, are you open to all different types? Horror, sci-fi, murder, mystery, crime? Dare I say, is it all action? Is there a specific sort of genre that you feel at home? This is more of your niche that you sort of gravitate towards.
I am a little typecasted, I would say, into like the more modelly roles, or like you said, the more grungy action roles. That's kind of what I tend to get more, but I'm open to everything. I'm here to play whatever people cast me in. So.
Yeah, and finally, Stephanie, before I let you go, you might enlighten all our audience, all our listeners, why they should tune in to Freaky Tales coming our way here in Ireland at the end of the month. And when they do, Stephanie, what's in store for them?
Well, I would say reasons you should tune in is it's very grounded, very authentic experience. If you want to feel like you're experiencing the Bay and what it's like, you'll definitely get that. And all-star cast, everyone's giving their all. And I think it's a really fun time. So yeah, nothing to lose in going out and seeing it. I'm really excited about it. So I hope everyone else gets to also be excited.